So this is our Today Special. You have waited patiently for 2 years, well over 2 years, when we brought you the very last pressure washer from Sunjoe. But guess what? You waited and now it's here and it's better than ever. Even more powerful than the one that sold out 2 years ago. What you're looking at from Sunjoe is the 2200 rated PSI pressure washer with all the accessories. So all the accessories for different jobs around the house. Right now you're seeing the pavers and within seconds, you're cleaning. No detergent necessary. This is just the power of water at the right pressure point. And I want you to look at your screen. The price on this is insane. Because although this pressure washer was exclusively made for just us here at HSN, with a 4-year warranty, you're only gonna get a 2-year on Sunjoe's website for this. And you would be spending $300. We're slashing that by 50% for 24 hours only, and you get a 4-year warranty. I did my homework because I live in an HOA community. You at home know, you get that letter. If you don't keep up with the sidewalk, if you don't keep up with the house, if you don't keep up with the driveway, and just to go to the big box home store to rent one out for a couple of days, you're spending well over $100 for this level of power in the PSI. It pays for itself in one rental. Think about $500 if you're hiring a company to come out and do the whole house. So the value on this is insane. It is flying out the door. Our man who literally owns the outdoors is here, Bobby Milliken. I'm the fancy girl who's gonna do the dirt, let you do the dirty work,
You don't
Bobby.
look like you're ready to get down and dirty with the pressure washer.
Like I own the home and I hired you to come out and do it. Or this is really, it's a gift for my husband and that's why Father's Day is around the corner.
Right, right.
But honestly, I could use this in my heels because it's so easy.
Everybody could use this. And the whole goal was so that you don't have to hire someone like me, that you get this home yourself and then you become the professional. Because I'll be honest, I'm not doing anything special out here. All I'm doing is holding a trigger.
Look at that.
And I'm gonna show you how clean all this different stuff is able to be done. I'm gonna go over here to the wood. Maybe you've got planks, maybe you've got a nice wood walkway or back patio or Trex decking, any of that stuff. Now, with just water, you're gonna be able to see such an amazing difference. I mean, look at that wood, the shine come through of what the actual natural color was and is still supposed to be. I mean, look at the before and look at the after. So let me back up a second and talk about what exactly are we offering today. What we have is a pressure washer, but not just any pressure washer. It's from us. It's from Sunjoe, Snowjoe. You might know us. We've been in business for over 15 years.
Yep.
We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary with you here at HSN. So we're super excited to bring this to you. And what a value this is. This is huge because our last pressure washer TS was 2 years ago and it sold out. So we've been waiting, we've been asking, can we get this deal? Can we negotiate? Can we get it? It's finally here.
But this one's even more
finally
powerful.
Back, and this one is our most strongest pressure washer for a TS we've ever done. So let's talk about power.
Okay.
2200, 2200, that is PSI. And if you're not familiar, it's just a measurement. The higher the number, the more powerful it is and the easier it is to clean.
Gotcha.
We are rated, that means you can look for consistent power rated at 2200. That is a great number, that is a lot of power. So let me show you the carpet,
and when I looked at rentals, it went by PSI. It got more expensive the higher I got on PSIs.
Right, yeah.
So like, let's see the power on actually those rugs outside.
So the whole goal here is, again, you don't have to go rent something because you've got all the power you need right at home. You're not driving anywhere, you're not calling the neighbors over, you're not going to the big box store, waiting in line.
Wait,
None
that was
of that.
white?
Look at this, isn't this amazing?
I had no idea that the rug was actually two-toned.
One of my favorite demos because you thought looking here like, oh, it's just a
beige
brown,
rug.
beige rug. No, it's actually white and stone gray. Did you see me get down on my hands and knees?
No
Did you see me doing any scrubbing?
No.
I didn't. Did you see me use any soap?
No.
It's just water. Like there's no magic here. It's just water. I'm just squeezing the trigger. This is my point. It's not intimidating. Anybody can do this. You're gonna get this home And I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be kind of addicting because you clean one surface, you're like, oh man.
It's like so satisfying,
Here I go.
right?
I did the driveway, I'm gonna do the patio. I did the patio, I'm gonna do the walkway. I did the walkway, I'm gonna do the car.
And you're doing it fast. That's the thing that
Yeah.
I love too. It's not like, okay, I've got to dedicate an entire Saturday morning. You know, it's
No.
Friday today, you know, you're gonna get out in the yard and do the yard work. This could be done, especially if you're doing a lot at one time. Can we talk about the different places that you would be using this? I instantly think of a deck or I think of a paver, but where are these other spots that we are cleaning? And even in the grout kind of areas in that paver, it's hard to get out.
Any of your outdoor areas that you have, especially back patio, you can do your house. You can do the siding, right? You can do your cars. And I'm gonna go over here and show you that in a second. There's so many different things that you can do. And what I want you to notice when we come back is that we give you all the tips, okay? So you don't have to go buying anything extra. You don't have to wonder, like, do I have the right tool for the right job?
Right.
Yes, you got the wand. You've got the canister wheels that you're gonna pop on for easy assembly. And we give you all 3 tips. I'm gonna turn the unit around and just kind of give you a quick top to bottom. This is what I love. When you get it home, it's super easy assembly. You pop the handle on, okay, and you pop the wheels on. Now, you've got onboard storage of all 3 of these tips. What I started with was the yellow tip, okay? Right there, it's 15 degrees. That's gonna be our most powerful one. Then we give you our medium, which is our green at 25 degrees. And then this is our lighter weight one at 40 degrees. So not to confuse you, but basically the bigger the fan size, the less concentrated it's going to be.
Okay, that's easy.
So I'm gonna do the car, I'm gonna use this gray one, right? So follow me up here, I've got a car. Rebecca, did you borrow this? Where'd you go with this? It's all dirty, it's all muddy. What'd you do? Did you go mudding in the, is that what you did?
Woo!
Look at this.
Oh
All right.
my gosh!
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, hey, I'm tired of going to the car wash. I'm tired of spending all my coins at the do-it-yourself wash when I could just simply and easily do this job at home. I didn't even need any soap. I mean, sure, you could use soap, use your water to clean it up. Look how dirty the wheel wells get, that brake dust, that mud. And look at this, I'm just going slow. I could clean it real quick like that, but I'm just showing you, you could go nice and around the wheel wells. Now you're doing your own car wash at the privacy of your own home. You didn't waste gas, you didn't waste time, you didn't waste quarters, you just did it. Maybe you got the love bugs up here, maybe you got a layer of pollen.
Tell me about it.
Look at this, just hit your windshield.
In 10
like
seconds.
that, and you're done. Now, watch this. This is one of my favorite parts. You ready? I'm gonna turn my machine around here, get it ready to go.
By the way, you lifted that up with 2 fingers.
1 finger.
This weighs how much?
It's only 23 pounds.
What?
So watch this. You see it following me? See, I'm pulling it
And
all the way down the ground. Look at this. So this is what's so huge about it. 2 years ago when we did the TS, we didn't have this follow me design. So now what we did is we added the wheels down here, the canisters. This is gonna give you the ability to go anywhere you need on your grass, up your driveway, up to your welcome mat in your door area, wherever you need. And speaking of space and going where you need, listen to this. I don't know if you knew this. We also give you, look at all this cord. I could walk out of frame with all this cord. We give you 20 feet of high pressure hose. That's huge. We also give you 35 feet of electrical cord. Why do I care about that? Because the more cord and tubing you have, the farther you can go away. Top that off with the fact that this is actually mobile and you're good to go.
Not to mention, so you get the length in the cord, the length in the hose.
Yeah,
Can I come on? I'm scared I'm gonna get my cute outfit dirty, but that's okay.
Are you gonna join me in the fun?
You know what? Can I try?
Absolutely. Have you ever done a pressure washer?
Honestly, I don't think so.
It's so hard. Okay,
we don't even own one because they're a big investment. And my husband was like, oh, we'll just borrow it from my dad. But then when we do, it's so massive. We have to go buy gas.
I was totally joking. It's not hard at all.
Let's go.
Look, pull the switch,
Here I go.
and that's it. That's it. I'll hold your cards for you.
Okay, thank you. Honestly, I have all of this.
Look at all the stuff you have to clean. What do you want to hit first?
Okay, I want to hit the slide because my toddlers have the slide all the time.
There you go. Hold it down. Yep. And there you go. So if you've got kids at home, if you've got the grandkids, here's the thing, Rebecca, like all of our stuff that's big and fun for the kids, it has to stay outside. It lives out there. We can't really store it. So that's the part that's hard is you got to clean it season after season. What's that big smile? Are you?
This is fun.
Oh, okay, I was like
this actually has me excited, like on a Saturday morning to get up. By the way, you see the power, you would think, oh, I need to brace myself, or maybe like it's going to be heavy or bounce back.
Do it one-handed.
Okay.
Do it one-handed. Boom.
Look at that.
There you go.
Look
now,
at
if Rebecca could do this,
all right, let's do this.
you think to yourself, could I do this? Anybody can do this if you can pull the trigger.
Oh my
It's not
gosh.
hard, and I love what you said. It is fun. It's actually kind of addicting. The better word is it's satisfying. Why? Because you see a mess, you don't have to stress, you clean it up quickly, easily, and efficiently. And when you go with Joe, you got the right tool for the right job.
I love the Joe products, I have to say. I
Yeah.
have the blower. I know that's coming up. I've got the little hedger and all of it. I love that, first of all, it's quality and powerful because either it has a battery or it has a plug-in.
Yeah.
And a lot of times over the years, we thought to have that kind of power, you would have to have gas, right?
Exactly, and thank you for saying that. This, no gas
No
is
gas.
needed, no oil, no pull start. You're using electric. You're powered.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, like let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between those pavers in the before and the different, you would thought this was a completely different color. No, it's just because it's not clean. So whether it's your condo, it's that little lanai that you have, or it's your full-on driveway, or you already got the HOA letter and you know that if you don't pay it, you're gonna be accruing $50 a month in penalties because we've all been there. You're running to the big box store and you're spending over $100 just renting it for one time to get it cleaned up. It pays for itself. This is 50% off for only 24 hours. It has been flying out the door since we launched at midnight because you haven't seen it in 2 years. And now it's even more powerful with all the accessories. It's also gonna save you on that car wash membership that you have. You're not having to go buy gas to power it up every single time. This is a one and done, set it and forget it. Once you get it home, it's so easy to use, under 23 pounds. It has the wheels. It's gonna get you excited about maintaining your biggest investment, which is your home, and then on top of it, it just takes it further. I mean, when you do have outdoor furniture and whatnot, it's kind of a pain to keep up with it.
Let's talk about the outdoor furniture here. Let's go back here. Again, one-handed. I'm glad you mentioned the furniture because you know what? That is one of the most expensive things that we have in our yard is our outdoor furniture or our patio chairs or our rug. So this chair is in front of your eyes being literally brought back to life with just one pass of water, right? And you're getting rid of all of that stuff, okay? I'll stop there and leave the second half for later. And then let's look at this cushion. Now, if I showed this to my wife, she would freak out. You know why? These are not cheap cushions. I never knew how expensive just the cushions are for the stuff outside in the patio.
Everything is a more of an upcharge, and then it's so much harder to clean. Honestly, I would think that it's not worth it to me with the amount of products I'd have to buy to clean it and then hose it off and hope it gets the stains out. Watch this.
So instead of me having to go say, you know what, honey, I'm so sorry. I'll replace that. I'll go buy another one. I'll deduct from our family budget and go get another one. Nope. I'm just gonna simply rinse it off. Look at the before and then look at the after. Let's go over here to the house. Maybe you've got stucco, maybe you've got some aluminum siding, whatever it is, you see the distance of the spray? You see how high up I'm able to get? I love to use this on my garage. Somehow my garage just gets dirty all the time, and I just wave this back and forth, and I love just watching the dirt just drip down. That to me is super, super satisfying. And look down here. You see all that just being blown away? And before I throw it back to you, let me do one more demo. Look at the fence. This is the toughest demo that I have. You take a look down here how dark the wood is.
Yeah.
See that? All right, now watch this. I'm going to bring this down and literally bring the fence back to what it was maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 years ago, and I'm not even having to touch it. I'm literally blasting it about a foot or so away with pressurized water, right? Not just any pressurized water, 2,200 PSI. So you can see the before, you can see the after. The proof is in the paper right here. That's powerful. Probably a little more than you need, but that's okay. We'd rather you have a little bit more and be able to use it whenever you need it, because different jobs require different amounts.
And then you have different tips depending on how much you want to spread out the force of the water. You get 3 of those. Oh, by the way, look at this. Can you ever say that about a pressure washer? They're usually so heavy duty, especially the higher up in PSI.
You look like you were pumping iron. I'm like, look, pinky
That's
finger.
under 23 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me do 2 fingers
there you
like
go.
Bobby did.
There you go.
Then it has the wheels. Then it has that 20-foot extendable, what is it, the plug-in? So Bobby, just to keep it simple, first of all, you want to get this home right now, run, because you can get it home on 5 Flex, Memorial Day weekend, great offers we have, $30. Free shipping and handling, by the way.
That's huge.
For this massive thing, right? A massive pressure washer to be shipped to you, free shipping and handling. So you can get it home literally. You have 30 days to try it out for $30 on free shipping and handling and 5 months to pay that off. An absolute insane deal.
Yeah.
And if you get it home, I just want to make it easy. The second I get it out of the box, Bobby, what do I do? How do I set it up?
All right, so it's super simple. You're gonna pop the handle on the top, you put the 4 wheels on the bottom, you attach your onboard storage, throw your tips on there, and you are good to go. And
That's
I love
it.
that video of the pool. That just reminds me of my kiddos. It's summertime. I'm always finding something new to clean. I'll be honest. And you know what? True story.
Yeah.
I have a lot of tools in my house. Of course, I'm the Sun Joe guy.
You try
So
everything.
Bobby Joe, they call me,
Right.
whatever. So my neighbors know this. So when they need something, guess who they call?
There's a, can I come borrow it?
Bobby Joe, guess what the #1 tool that they want to borrow is? The pressure washer. And I'm fine to do that. Love my neighbors, they're all great. But here's the point. Don't be that person that has to wait and borrow or call a professional or rent. You're gonna be able to do all this on your own because
Yes.
now you're the professional.
And 4-year warranty.
That's huge.
That's
what other
insane.
companies giving you a 4-year warranty? I mean, I've heard 1, maybe 2 extended, but 4 years, that just shows you we stand behind our product.
Right.
Come over here, I'm gonna take a look at the front door area because this is a huge area. I'm gonna start up high. See how high I can get?
Wow.
All right, we're gonna go underneath the gutters and blast that dirt while I'm safe and sound 2 feet on the ground, but I'm literally cleaning several feet higher than me without having to get on a ladder. And I can get above the door. I don't know if you can see back here,
Wow,
all the dirt
it's
coming
melting
off.
like literally melting off.
It's satisfying, right?
It's so satisfying.
You know, I love to tell my wife, yeah, honey, I was out there cleaning the house for days and days, and literally in about 30 minutes, I've done my whole driveway. It's
I want
like,
to take
what?
it in my shower and hose off that big shower.
I'll just do the door. Look at the bottom, Rebecca. Do you see
Wow.
you see where at the bottom? If you take a look down here, I'll stop so you can get a shot, guys, down here. That's where all the dirt's collected. So let me get rid of all that. Are you ready? Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
How satisfying is that?
That's unreal. And you do it in a matter of seconds, honestly.
That's just crazy. And I'll leave you with this
And
one.
no extra product. Like, we didn't have to spray this down with some sort of, like, you know,
No.
spray or detergent first. This is
Nothing.
just the power of that 2200 PSI.
And let's finish with the welcome mat. A welcome mat should be welcoming, right? If you take a look down here, it looks like maybe that's just that color, kind of that
Yeah.
deep brown. But you know, that's not the real color, okay? You go in, give it a little bit of that water, and now you can see it's actually a light blue, gray color to it, right?
Wow.
That's the color of the welcome mat, and a welcome mat should be welcoming. And look how much power. See the rug in front of it? Look at the rug in
Wow.
front of it moving. That's because of the air. The force of the air, 2200 PSI, is blowing that rug up. But again, look at the before and then look at the after on the welcome mat. Again, I just love doing these demos because it's super easy. I'm no magician, I'm no superstar. I'm just holding the right tool and it's making me look good because I could clean up anything that you have outside your house
And when you think
in
about
seconds
it,
with this.
not only your house, right, your largest investment, it's your house, your rental, whatever it might be, your condo, it's for the large houses, for the small houses, your biggest investment. But then all the other things you've invested in, like your beautiful outdoor furniture and your wonderful driveway, if you're getting the HOA letter because you are living in a subdivision where you have to maintain, it's gonna cost you about $150 to have one of these pressure washers for a couple days.
Yep.
You have to pay for gas on top of it. It's heavy. It's hard to move around. Does it come with all the tips? Who knows? This is exclusive to HSN. 2 years ago, you fell in love with the Sun Joe version we had. It's sold out. We couldn't even get to 24 hours. We didn't even get to midnight.
Right.
This one is now. They designed it just for you, the customer. It's even more powerful at the same price that it was 2 years ago. And we have 5 flex today because we're celebrating Memorial Day weekend and getting you ready for summer. So this could be yours. Arrive on your doorstep in just a couple of days.
Love it.
For $30.
This is the time. This is
Free
the
shipping.
season.
This is the time.
We're trying to get outdoors. We're trying to get things clean. We're trying to invite friends over. We're trying to be entertaining in the outdoor lawn and garden area, have friends over. So the best way to do that is have your stuff ready and cleaned off. And when it is, then they will come, right? Then
Yes.
you feel proud of your place. And I know how it is, you know, you take some pride in your garden. I mean, I'm a garden guy.
But a lot of us dread cleaning, and a lot of us dread going outdoors. We spend hundreds of dollars
we'll put it
on
off.
businesses to come and do it.
If you don't have the pressure washer, you're gonna put it off because you're like, oh my God, I have to wait to call somebody or I'll never get this done. But once you have this, then that stress is gone. You're like, boom, I can get out there. You know what? I want to do my own car wash. I'm good to go. So what I did is I just switched the tip. I was using the yellow tip earlier. Now I just switched it to the gray. And again, you can see that dirt just melt away. It's more than just saving, you know, $5 or $10 on the quarters at the car wash. It's about taking pride in what you do, and it's about having the convenience to be able to do this without leaving your home. The wheel wells, these are just, they get messy. Maybe you live up north and you have the salt on the road.
Oh, yeah.
And the salt bounces up and hits those. Now you can easily get all that stuff cleaned off. If you take a look down here, I've got the mats. Maybe my family went to the beach this weekend. We're in Florida, obviously. We get a lot of sand. Look at this. I can just literally use this to blow the car mats.
Wow.
Perfectly clean. Look at this. I can make that car mat dance. You see how I'm moving that up?
Okay, I was laughing when you said the car. First of all, you go to the car wash that are like the big time ones now with the membership. You can't even do this, right? You can only vacuum them.
Right.
And then I don't know what car washes you've been going to lately, Bobby, but even the gas station ones where you get a quick wash, those are no longer a few quarters. Those are like at least $15 to start.
You gotta start swiping the credit card.
Oh, yeah.
And Rebecca, look at this. See how it's following me?
Follow me around.
Down the hill over the river, right? Because it's got that follow me design. So the reason I'm able to do that is if you're just pressure washing it, you don't have to look, you just drag it and it follows you. I mean, it sounds like such a simple concept, but we get excited about it because if you've owned other pressure washers, they're called an upright, okay? So uprights are usually bigger, bulkier, and heavier. They have a lot of power. What we've done is we said, you know what? Let's make the power of an upright, but let's put it on a compact unit. Let's get wheels on it. We never had this before for our Today Special.
Really?
Never had the wheels with it. Now it's more mobile. Now you really can go all four corners.
let me get out of the
And I'm
way.
gonna start over here at the kids' bike. I used to BMX. Did you know that about me, Rebecca?
Wait, you used to be a what?
I used to be a BMX bike racer when I was a kid.
What don't you do?
So my point is that we are a biking family, right? So my
Right.
kids have bikes and they always come back dirty from the track or wherever we're going. You just literally use this on the bike. Let's go to outside the equipment that the kids play on. Maybe it's their swing, maybe it's a little horsey, whatever it is, you can just use nothing more than the pressure and power of water to do the cleaning. Up and down, get that pink slide. This is Jim's favorite item, by the way. He makes fun of me for this slide, but I love it.
Do your kids try to, like, because it's so easy to use, and can I show them again?
Oh yeah, are you gonna do the chair?
Little old me, little 5 feet tall of me. I'm gonna do it, and it's so easy.
You gotta hold your cards.
Okay, hold my cards, thank you.
Here you go, show us how to do it.
Here we go.
I love that you're in like this perfectly clean outfit and you're doing it and not even scared because you're not even getting dirty. It's perfect.
I know, I'm staying away a little because the power is so good and I don't want anything to get on me, but like I could do this with one hand. Honestly, the problem with this is my toddler, my 3-year-old is gonna be like, Mommy, I wanna do it. I wanna do it.
And watch this. Can I show them how to switch the tips?
Yeah, here.
All right, so we're not even using the most powerful tip, so I'll try and hold still here. Let me know when you're on me, and I'll show you how to switch the tips. You ready?
Okay.
All right, so we pop that gray one off.
Okay,
I'll
hold
hand
that.
that to you. It's a quick connect, and then I pop the yellow one on.
So is that our like middle of the line, and then we have an even higher?
This is the strongest. The yellow is our strongest. So I'll finish off over here, the chair. Now I've got the right nozzle. I'm gonna get a little more concentration in the power, which just means I'm going to speed up the job a little bit more. Now this one has got caked on, baked on, because it's been sitting out here in the sun. But look at the difference of the before and the after. You can really, really see it. I'll just leave it at the top. How about the trash can? Look at all the sand on the trash can. How would you clean your trash can at home? It's very difficult to do. You know they have a service that people come to your house just to clean trash cans? I mean, that's a job for somebody. Well, you don't need to call them.
How much is that gonna cost an hour?
You don't need to call them because you're cleaning it out yourself. Whoops, got some dirt going in there. So I've shown you how to clean stuff on the front and the back. I've shown you how to clean low. I'm gonna shoot it up this way and clean high, okay? Now, I'm gonna stand back a foot or so because I don't need to be that close. I just wanna show you it's got enough power and pressure that it can get up under, whether it's the gutters, the soffits, maybe you have a trellis or whatever you have. There's spider webs, there's cobwebs. Get underneath it, get it blown clean, and all that dirt and debris will literally just drip down. It's super satisfying. It's kind of addicting.
It's actually fun.
But most importantly, it's fun.
And the thing is, you can get it home. This is what I can't believe in it. It makes sense why it's been flying out the door, but you can get this home for $30 right now. $30, free shipping and handling. I did a little bit of research before I came out here because I'm just like you. I'm a smart shopper. I want to make sure that I am investing my money well. I looked at that PSI level, and I went to the big box home store, and I was like, okay, if I had to rent this just for a couple of days to be able to tackle whatever problems I have around the house, I was gonna spend at least over $100 for that PSI. They didn't even have electric ones at that level. They were less quality or less powerful. So that means I would also have to pay for gas on top of it. Then I gotta bring it right back to the store. It's not mine to keep. This is as if you are getting one of the most powerful home for a 4-year warranty to keep forever, to do project after project after project, season after season, and it's a one and done. And you get it home for $30. Free shipping and handling, by the way. We don't always do that. It sold out 2 years ago when we had this Suncho version, but it was actually the less powerful version. This one's brand new, exclusive to HSN with that 4-year warranty, and $30 to get home. 50% off retail. This should be $300.
All day.
Especially for the quality, the level, and the power that it is. One day only.
Yep.
We're taking 50% off. Free shipping and handling, it's yours for $30. For 30 days to even try it.
And remember, if you're just joining us, here's the deal. We have a pressure washer that's modeled off of our #1 selling pressure washer, okay?
Okay.
We're not relying on gas.
Yeah.
We're not worried about oil. We're purely using electric power. So you plug it in, all you need is your garden hose, and we give you literally everything else that you need. So you've got the right name. We're Sunjo. We've been around 15 years, celebrating our 5-year anniversary with you here at HSN. You got the right time, because it's this huge value in sale. You're at the right place, and again, to your point, we've never done this before. We've never done this power. We've never done this value. To have 2,200 PSI
That's crazy.
and a unit I can lift with my pinky finger tells you right there, it's not intimidating, it's easy, you can do it, and you're gonna have fun out there. Look how fun this is.
First time you've done the 4 wheels too.
First time we've done the 4 wheels, and in, how long was that, 2 seconds?
That's what I love how fast it is.
Literally, all right, time me for these
Okay,
3
ready?
blocks. Tell me when to go.
Okay, go. 1,
All right, 2,
4,
3,
5,
4,
6,
5, 6 seconds.
8. Yeah, I counted 8.
Okay,
But
8
like,
seconds.
Still, I'll take it.
All right, tell me when to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 seconds. Boom, beat my previous record.
Can
It's
you
just
imagine
fun.
the things that you're gonna get done around your house? This gets me so excited. And at the end of the day, that's the thing. Outdoors is where all of those investments are getting beat up. Think about all that furniture that you paid for last season that's now dirty and dingy and you think it's gone. Or you're getting the HOA letter. Whatever it might be, you're restoring all of those pieces that you invested in outdoors. Take a look here at the power on shingles on your house. Maybe you've got the concrete outside too. Maybe you've got a Florida home. Look how it just melts off the house. I love it. It's so satisfying, Bobby.
And then look at the fence. I did it earlier, but if you missed it, look at this dirty fence. I'm just gonna go down and up on this. Look at that. That to me is very impressive, and here's the reason why. This is not something that we make dirty. This is something that's really been out there, and we go hunt for these old fences just to be able to show what's real, like what is real world like debris and dirt that's caked on and baked on for a long time.
That's like a long time,
Can we
right.
get it off with the power of just water? And the
Right.
answer is yes, because you can see how it's drying up and the color it's supposed to look, as opposed to how dirty this has been built up for years. Again,
What a fun Father's
when
Day.
it's fun,
Right?
and when it's easy, and when it's powerful, you're going to use it. This is not something you're going to buy and it's going to sit in the garage
No.
and like never have.
This
no, you're
is a
like,
good investment
boom,
right here.
pull it out.
It's
Boom,
an
use it.
investment that prolongs and protects all the other investments. Your home, your furniture outside, your paper. I mean,
Great point.
it's multiple things that it's actually doing. Oh, your car? We drive that every day of the year.
Yeah,
So
let's keep that clean.
All of it, get it home for $30, free shipping and handling, and you have 30 days to try it out. If you don't fall in love with it, send it back. But it's free.